Well, they're still singing in the stands here at Edgbaston. No one wants to go home. It was another brilliant day of Test cricket. Mitch, early in the day, it was all up in the air, but Australia started really well with the bat, didn't they?
Yeah, tense start again to day 4. It's been a great Test match so far. I think every day we've turned up, it's had that intensity about it. Could have gone either way for both teams. We talked about England had Australia 8 for 122. They could have really taken the game apart. And then today, the first hour was such an important hour, and I just thought Australia, the way they batted, they didn't try to over-attack England. They just knew that if they could get through the first hour, get that ball a little bit softer. They only had 3 fast bowlers, and Woakes didn't even bowl until, I don't know how long, an hour and a half into the first session, which was quite strange, and Moeen Ali hasn't been in form, so they really struggled there. That's where Australia will be better in this last innings. They have a quality spinner who's bowling really well at the moment. So, yeah, that morning period was so tense, but it was such an interesting little period. It could have gone either way. If they got Smith this morning, they could have really had that energy and got him through, and you never know what the result could have been.
Well, he's the man to talk about, and you're right, the way that they milked, say, Moeen Ali, it just made it look so easy, especially when he was there. I mean, how good can this guy be? It is unbelievable now to get 2 centuries in 2 innings, first Test back, out of the game for 15 months, with all the psychological pressure. Are we seeing something, that we haven't maybe seen probably since Bradman? I hate making the sort of Bradman comparisons.
Well, it's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
To sort of make those comparisons. The numbers don't lie. That's the thing, that the numbers are there. I'm not big on stats generally, but if you have a look at the numbers, he is phenomenal, and it's just great to be here watching it live. It's a great place to watch cricket. The crowds are right behind, as we can still hear. They are going crazy still. They still believe in their team, and they'll always support them. But yeah, Steve Smith, what do you do? There's so much talk about him. We're here talking about him again today.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that he would have come out here and done that again, another 100. And Matthew Wade, again, for him to come out, it's a tough situation for him. I still think there's pressure of an Ashes series. It's his first 100 in an Ashes series. Well done to him. There's been so much talk about him playing Test cricket again. He's been scoring runs back home in first-class cricket. It's so overwhelming. I think that the days they're so tiring because there's so much going on. It is. I mean, it's obviously more tiring for the guys that are out there, but it's a good.
Here's the player finally with the media. Now you know how hard it is for us.
I know. I mean, I'm trying to stay balanced and really enjoy the day, but I think when you're up in the box and you've got all the English media and supporters up there, past players, and they're really going for England, and every little moment counts, and that happens today. It's really special.
Now, how did you see the end of the day? Because there was a bit of declaration speculation, as we say.
Yep.
Australia obviously had the runs, and then they opened with Nathan Lyon and Peter Siddle.
There's a few things there that sort of I couldn't quite understand, and I thought the declaration was going to come after tea a little earlier, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes after tea. I can see why maybe they wanted to just hold on a little bit longer. They want the ball to be hard tomorrow when they first come back on day 5, because this pitch is really, really dead. I mean, Nathan Lyon is going to be key.
Yeah.
He's going to have to bowl a lot of overs here tomorrow. So I don't mind them opening with Nathan Lyon, as long as James Pattinson was at the other end bowling fajitas, as they say, bowling with that aggression, that Australian aggression that we've seen from him in the past. I think in that situation, no batsman wants to face someone charging in, bowling at 85 plus miles an hour and being in your face. It's a tough period. It was still quite gloomy in a way. You could see the way even Roy finished at the end. He was pushing at a ball that was outside the off stump that he didn't need to play. So the pressure is on for England, and I would have liked, no disrespect to Peter Siddle, and we've had some great times together on the field ourselves, and what he's done throughout this Test match, he's probably been the best seam bowler for the Australian team. I thought he bowled well, but in that situation, attack the stumps, go hard, bowl short. It doesn't matter if you go for runs. The runs are on the board. Come back tomorrow. You've got a wicket in the sheds, and it's a different story tomorrow. But look, they've got a plan. There was obviously a plan that they've come out with, and they've stuck to it. And that's what they've done throughout this Test match. They've done a few things that you sort of think, oh, maybe they should have done this, maybe they should have done that. But it's very easy sitting on the sidelines, and being an ex-player, you can see it in a different way. But they've got a plan in there. They know what they're doing.
And so then how confident are you that they can take the 10 wickets tomorrow? Because you'd have to say a win's probably a little bit optimistic for any England fans. But how confident are you that Australia can take the 10 wickets?
I mean, there's confidence there. I think the way Rory Burns is playing is very steady for England. He's really locked in, and he looks like he was back in the first innings again. The way he played, he was quite confident. He didn't look rushed. He didn't look like he was in a position where he's going to play a rash shot. I think that'll be a key. I think also the captain. It'll be time for the captain to stand up here, Joe Root. The wicket or the pitch is slow, so back of a length is still really. It's a really tough ask for these batsmen, but there is variable bounce. That's what's going to help the Australians, I think, tomorrow. I'm confident they can do it. Is it England going to have confidence in trying to draw out this match, or do they see themselves winning this game? I don't think they see themselves winning. I think they're going to play for a draw.
Well, we'll find out. This has been such a great test. I don't want it to end tomorrow, and I don't think Mitch does either, but it will. And we will have some more discussion for you once we have a result or a draw tomorrow.